Hey guys, Dr. Brett here from Family Chiropractic in Chatswood, and I'm here with Tanya naturopath extraordinaire, and we're going to be talking all things, what's news these days? Immune system. So Tanya, in terms of immunity, like when we look after people, we look at lifestyle, how people run, what they do, okay? We want to make sure that their lifestyle is congruent with our genetic code. Okay, that's probably the best way to put it. So you want to do things in congruency with that. Now, as a naturopath, my guess is you will deal with what we do, as well as their lifestyle, what happens inside of us, what we ingest. So trying to make sure that the toxins or the stressors that we can take in chemically are balanced out and working nicely for us. So Tanya, from what you do, someone's immune system, are there some to-dos and not to-dos with those?
A healthy balanced diet is important for supporting the immune system. You need sufficient energy and nutrients for the immune system to function properly, and poor nutrition can compromise it. So for example, nutrition directly impacts your microbiome.
Yes.
Gut barrier function.
Yeah, okay, good microbiome.
Yes, inflammatory pathways as well as the white blood cell function, all of which impacts your immune function. So 70 to 80% of your immune system is formed in your gut. So if your gut is not functioning properly, for example, you're bloated after meals or constipated or suffer from IBS or dysbiosis, have small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, your immune system is likely to suffer. Gut health is also critical in absorbing nutrients from food. So it's important to avoid all the foods that you might be reacting to, but also to work on reducing the gut inflammation. And the best way to do that is by having a healthy diet.
Great. And so with diet, are there certain foods which are great for your immune system? What would you, as foods, I mean, God gave us this planet with a huge variety of food on it, okay? Are there certain foods that are better for our immune system?
Yeah, so to have a healthy immune system, you need to start paying attention to foods you're eating. And you can start by including citrus foods like oranges, lemons, limes, mandarins, and that's because they're high in vitamin C as well as the flavonoids. Foods that are also high in vitamin C are red capsicums, papaya, broccoli, green leafy vegetables. In saying that papaya also contains an enzyme called papain, which is also very good in reducing the inflammation, but also supporting the gut health too. You have also ginger, garlic. Ginger is known to help reduce the inflammation. It's quite warming, and then garlic has antibacterial and antiviral properties. One of my favorite things to eat while I have cold is a chicken soup.
Okay.
Yeah, so a chicken soup is great as it contains gelatin, which is very healing for a gut.
And that's from the chicken itself, as you
Yes,
boil the
from
chicken.
chicken bones in particular, as well as helping to support the immune system. It also provides a great source of hydration while you're sick too. It's also nice and soothing, especially if you have a sore throat and you drink that nice and warm soup. Fermented foods again, fermented foods like sauerkraut and kefir are known to help support the immune system and also build that good gut bacteria. And another ones are mushrooms.
I hope you guys are getting all this down. This is a huge list.
Yeah, so mushrooms like shiitake and reishi are known to help support the immune system, and studies have shown that they also have antiviral and antibacterial properties. So, and I usually use shiitake mushrooms in my chicken soup. So
you can double up. So just because you have a chicken soup, we've probably had similar chicken soups in the past as well. You can use some of these in salads.
Yes.
in your chicken soups, in
Yes.
different cooking along the way.
Exactly.
The other thing also, I'm going to digress a bit, one thing that we also know is that stress
Yes.
can really affect the immune system. So as stress increases, we know that your immunity also starts to take a dive.
Correct, yeah.
And that affects the gut. So how, I mean, we've mentioned that already. What can people do to help them combat stress?
Yeah, so exercise regularly. Go out for a walk, sit in the sunshine, get some fresh air, surround yourself with positive people, get some chiropractic care, sleep. So get adequate sleep. Studies have shown that sleep loss can directly reduce the natural killer cells and increase the risk for infections. So building that sleep will have a positive effects on your immune system.
Awesome.
Yeah, but also you can reduce the stress, and that includes environmental and biochemical stresses. So replace all your skincare products and cleaning products with environmentally friendly ones that don't contain any harsh chemicals.
Fantastic. So that's a huge list, guys. I hope you've got all that down. These are very simple but very doable tips. Now, people sometimes don't always like eating broccoli, okay? Or people don't like to make chicken soup. They find it too hard. And we'll get often a lot of questions asked about supplementation. And supplements exactly it's a supplement for something you can't do. Is that? Yeah. And so are there certain supplements that you would definitely recommend?
I mean, I think you can't really replace your diet with supplements, and that's a very important thing to mention.
Okay.
So you do want to try at least as much as you can, reduce all the foods that cause harm, and hopefully include all the foods I mentioned.
Oh, we didn't get to that. Stop doing this, like the sugars and stuff, didn't we?
Well, that's it. Yeah. Then but in saying that, once you have your diet and lifestyle sorted and you still feel like you need a bit of extra support, then you can consider supplementing. And one of the main vitamins I use to support the immune system are vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, quercetin, and vitamin A. And vitamin D is known to help modulate innate and adaptive immune responses. Deficiencies associated with autoimmunity, as well as increased risk for viral infections such as influenza and rotavirus. So for this reason, it's quite essential to have optimal levels of vitamin D in the body.
And best source of vitamin D?
I mean, sunshine, of course, is the best source, but some people just don't get enough.
Correct.
A lot of us actually don't get enough of sunshine, as we are working inside in the offices, and when we do go out, we wear hats, we put sunscreen on. So if you can't get enough sunshine, or I would suggest to supplement. And how much to take, it really depends on your blood test results.
Okay.
So it's important to get a blood test, just so you know where you are with these vitamins. For example, you can get a blood test for vitamin D, zinc, selenium. So if you are low in these, and you can't replace it with a diet, then I would suggest to supplement.
Okay. Is that D or D3 or what is it?
So D3.
D3.
So most companies that do vitamin D, they use D3 form.
Good. Okay.
Yes.
So just want to clarify.
Yeah. And then so we got vitamin C and zinc, and both of those are antioxidants, and they help reduce the natural killer cell activity, and also help immune system fight illness. And then you have quercetin.
That's a new word for me.
Yeah, so quercetin is a really good supplement. It helps protect the cells from damage or infection while promoting a cellular repair, as well as reducing the rate of viral replication through various pathways. And final is vitamin A, and vitamin A is used as a treatment in various infectious diseases. It's also known to help support the immune system, as well as plays an important role in cellular immune responses. So,
There's a few things there. And look, people always come in also with different types of or brands of supplements. So you've got, I guess at one end, you've got practitioner only, and then you've got off-the-shelf brands.
Yeah.
Is there a difference in quality of brands, or do I need to spend extra money on the practitioner only? What's your take?
Yeah, so I do believe when it comes to brands, you do get what you pay for.
Okay.
So, I prefer practitioner products, and that's mainly because they're well researched, they're more concentrated, and most of the time I get very good results. But in saying that, there's also Fusion offshore products like Fusion and Herbs of Gold, and both of these companies have really good range of products. And one of the practitioner products I like is Nutrition Care and MediHerb liquid herbs.
Okay.
Designs for health.
Yeah.
Bioceuticals,
Yes.
Autoplex, Metagenics, Eagle. So these are all really good good companies. And mentioning MediHerbs, like Nutrition Care, liquid herbs. So herbs are usually one of my favorite ones to help.
That's where you make up your own.
Yes, I make up my own herb mix,
Gotcha.
depending on the individual and whatever they need.
Gotcha.
And herbs that are used to support the immune system. There are many, but one of my favorite ones are Echinacea, Andrographis, olive leaf extract, and elderberry. And both elderberry and olive leaf extract also antiviral.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's and I think it's also important. For example, if you know that you have, for example, immune weakness or respiratory weakness, it's important that you support yourself before you even get sick. So
Prevention's kind of the best cure, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. So get yourself on a good lung tonic that will help restore the mucosa and support that lung tissue. And one of my favorite respiratory herbs are ribworth, elecampane, licorice, marshmallow root, thyme, ginger. Again, yeah.
So I guess that brings us right back around to living a lifestyle that's congruent with our genetic makeup in the first place.
Exactly. Yes.
So getting that lifestyle balance, and that makes even, I guess, the repairing of your body in the long term a lot easier.
Exactly. Yes.
So Tanya, if someone, sorry, anything else to add before?
Yeah, so all these herbs and vitamins I mentioned could have potential contraindications, especially if you are on any pharmaceutical medication. So it's important to speak to a naturopath or healthcare professional before use.
Great point, great point. We don't want someone who perceives they're doing themselves good to come out going at the other end.
Exactly, yes.
So Tanya, if someone wants more information or wants to know more about what they can do or wants to even make an appointment to see you, how do they get in contact with you?
So you can contact me via my email, tanya.marinovic@mrvitamins.com.au, or via my Facebook page, tn.naturopathy. Or you can call me directly on 0400491891, and we can schedule a virtual appointment via Zoom.
Fantastic. And we'll have those links also with this video as well, Tanya, so people have got your details out of here. Thank you so much for coming on and talking to us about all things immunity. We're going to run through this series over the next few months. Take care, guys, and look forward to speaking soon. Ciao.
See you.